5,006 candidates representing recognized political parties are contesting the 2024 general election. Meanwhile, 3,346 independent candidates are contesting the election. Today, ballot boxes were transported to 13,314 polling stations and election staff have been deployed accordingly. A total of 1,204 polling stations have been established in the Colombo district. The final preparations for the deployment of officials and transportation of ballot boxes were completed today.
Vote counting will take place at 197 centres. Over 24,800 officials have been deployed for election duties. All preparations have been carried out very efficiently. Voting will begin at 7 a.m. tomorrow and will conclude by 4 p.m. Vote counting will take place again at 2 designated centres. All officials are arriving and everything is proceeding very smoothly. Postal vote counting will begin at 4 p.m. and the vote counting will begin at 5:30 p.m.
Gampaha district, which has the highest number of registered voters, has been allocated 19 parliamentary seats.
No incidents of violence or any other serious events have been reported during the pre-election period. We expect that voting will begin at 7 a.m. tomorrow and especially the counting of postal votes will start by 4 p.m. By 7:30 p.m. ballot boxes will be returned to the respective counting centres. After that, we will start counting of votes.
735 polling stations have been established in the Kalutara district.
About 10,000 officials have been deployed for election duties. All necessary preparations for the voting process have been organised very well. The current weather conditions are also favourable. The people of Kalutara are being urged to go to their respective polling stations and vote promptly tomorrow morning.
12 seats have been allocated for the Kandy district.
All polling stations will open at 7 a.m. tomorrow for people to cast their votes. The process is expected to conclude by 4 p.m. We expect the first ballot box to reach the counting centres by 4:30 p.m. Vote counting will take place in Polgola. There are no doubts about the organisation of security measures. Please cast your vote promptly.
In the Matale district, 329 polling stations have been established.
A
total of 3,756 officials will be on election duties. 1,383 officers will be assigned to vote counting activities. 1,693 police officers have been deployed for security purposes. All arrangements are in place to ensure a free and fair election.
The transportation of ballot boxes to polling stations has concluded in the Nuwara Eliya district. The main polling station in Nuwara Eliya is located at Gamini National School, from where ballot boxes were transported to other stations under strict security measures. In the Galle district, 715 polling stations have been established.
More than 3,500 police officers have been deployed. The weather forecast is favourable as well. All necessary preparations for conducting the elections have been completed.
220 candidates are contesting for 7 parliamentary seats from the Matara district.
According to the weather forecast, there are chances of heavy rain tomorrow, particularly in the Valigama area during the evening. We are urging all voters to visit the polling stations early and cast their votes before the rain begins.
Kurunegala district returning officer explained about the preparations of the Kurunegala district.
Nearly 16,000 government officials and 4,000 police officers have been deployed across the Kurunegala district for election duties. In addition, the wildlife department is on standby to remove any wildlife elephants from areas where they are known to roam.
11 parliamentarians will be elected from the Ratnapura district, with 18 recognized political parties and 7 independent groups contesting the election.
Approximately 13,500 officers have been deployed for election duties, along with 3,200 police officers and 540 civil defense officers. As long as there are no weather-related issues, we should be able to conduct the election in our district smoothly.
Nearly 2,000 police officers have been deployed to ensure security during the election in the Anuradhapura district.
More than 900 government officials have been deployed for their election duties. In addition to the police, throughout the pre-election period and up to now, all activities in the district have been proceeding peacefully. These were
the preparations in the Kegol district for tomorrow's general election.
All activities are proceeding smoothly so far. 2 main counting centers are operational. Approximately 8,400 officials are involved in these efforts, while nearly 2,400 police officers have been deployed to ensure security during the election.
240 candidates from 15 recognized political parties and 5 independent groups are contesting the general election in the Ballot district.
We will begin counting of postal votes tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. and we expect to release the postal vote results by 10:30 p.m. The first set of results from the Ballot district is expected to be released by 11:30 p.m.
Officials were sent to polling stations in the Puttalam district and ballot boxes were dispatched from the St. Andrews Central College in Puttalam. Ballot boxes and officials were dispatched to polling stations in the Digamadula district from Hardy Institute of Technology. Ballot boxes were sent and officials were dispatched to polling stations across Batticaloa. Monaragala district returning officer explained the preparations of the district.
The security situation is currently very stable, with no complaints received today. Police officers are prepared to begin mobile patrols covering polling centers and the districts.
Ballot boxes and officials were dispatched from Polonnaruwa Royal College today. The ballot boxes and officials were dispatched to the polling stations across the Vanni electoral district. Around 4,000 police officers have been deployed for election duties in the Trincomalee district.